Hello guys, I'm here. Can you hear me well? I'm just allowing a few
Yes.
minutes for your partners to join, but well, we're here, okay? Okay, guys, let's start because technical made us lose some valuable minutes. I believe the rest of your partners are going to join in a few minutes. Okay, we have so far 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 with Mildred who's joining. Okay, after the writing activity, we're going to change a little. And instead of continue with writing, because I don't want to practice just one skill per session, we need variety. So we're going to continue with a grammar pointer, some grammar that is very important, okay? And I believe we didn't use this in the category we were practicing at the beginning with, but the name of this is dependent prepositions, okay? We're still on page 17 of the book, Cambridge English Objective Advanced. We're working on that book, okay? So first, before the whole grammatical explanation, I want you to start discovering what this is, okay? So please go to page 17. Anyways, here I wrote it for you in case you don't have the book at hand. This is exactly what you have on the book. It says, look at these extracts, then underline more examples of dependent prepositions in Amanda's email. Don't worry, we can go back to Amanda's email. You have it on page 16 of the book. But let's check the examples. Areli, can you please read the two examples in red, please?
Yes. Thank you for your email in which I
Right.
apologize for the delay. Sorry, I apologize for the delay in replying.
Excellent. So we will discover what's a dependent preposition. But tell me, do you have the book at hand or do I move my PowerPoint and show you the email? Do you
Can you
have the book?
please, no, can you please show us the email?
It's
Yes.
okay if I have the digital PDF. The
Yes, it's
PDF?
okay too. Well,
Yeah, okay.
yes, this is the email. I needed you to underline, but if not, if you have digital, you can just observe where the prepositions are. This is again Amanda's email. Okay. Thank you for, that was the first example. And then I believe it was, I apologize for the delay. Okay, I want you to scan the email and tell me some other prepositions you see that are, let's say, connected to a verb, like thank you for and apologize for. Okay, let's try to do this. Instead of underlining, please tell me using the microphone what other preposition you see.
Miss, can you just tell me which book are we using?
Yes, it's the Cambridge English Objective, the blue one.
Thank you.
Yes, page 17, and the email you find it on page 16. In the email, we have a total of, well, the first two are done for you. Thank you for, I apologize for, and we have
Forward
11
Two.
more. Sorry?
forward to
Forward to, okay. Forward,
draw drawn
sorry?
draw on.
Draw
Do we have
on.
to tell you, teacher, or write them down?
Sorry, Gloria, I couldn't hear you.
Do we have to tell you now, or do we have to write them
No,
down?
just tell me orally. You're correct. Draw on and forward to. What others do you see, guys?
Able to in the line 6 or 7? 6, line 6. I am sure I will be able to.
Well, able to is considered much something different, not a
Okay.
dependent preposition.
Assigned
Assigned to.
Assigned to, correct.
considered to be,
Specializing.
considered to be, considered to? No.
Considered to, not exactly. Specializing in,
In
yes.
Yeah.
What other one?
Interested in.
Interested in,
Believe in.
Included in.
correct.
Opt for,
Opt for, yes.
Importance of.
Sorry, come again?
Importance of.
That one, not exactly.
Okay.
Especially for.
Especially for no.
Okay.
One more is engages in.
ask me to,
Ask me to know, because you are separating that with a me, no.
okay.
We have included in and provided with. So let me tell you all of
Pay
the
for.
pay for. Okay, that one, yes, it counts. Let me read the ones.
Taking part in.
Sorry?
Taking part in.
Take part in, yes. Okay. So we have thank you for, apologize for, draw on, assign to, specializing in, interested in, believe in, opt for, engages in, interested in, provided with, look forward to, taking part in, pay for, and I don't remember what other you mentioned, but all of these are dependent preposition. What does this mean? It means, for example, whenever you use the expression specialize or specializing, you always use the preposition in, not on. And this is a very, very important topic, because sometimes we don't know whether to use in or on, but we need to know that we have some verbs or some adjectives that are, let's say, let's put it this way, they are married to a particular preposition. So we always use that one, okay? This is, teachers, a dependent preposition. Okay, now let's check the definitions. Oops, come again. Okay, here, that's We're going to check the definitions and then we go back to do an activity from the book, okay? So dependent preposition. Gloria, can you please read the definition I have here on the PowerPoint?
Yes, teacher. Dependent prepositions are prepositions that depend on or must follow a particular verb, noun, or adjective. Said in another way, when you use certain verbs, nouns, or adjectives, they are followed by a specific preposition. For example, we say interested in and not interested on or interested about.
Exactly, okay? Sometimes I have heard students saying interested on, I'm interested on music, not correct. Grammatically, at least grammatically, it's not correct. We always say interested in. I'm interested about studying semantics. No, I'm interested in studying semantics.
Or
Always.
depends of.
Exactly. Some people say depends of, not correct, depend on. Okay. So this is, for example, high grammar. It's something that requires practice and that requires a higher level of English. This is why, because you are preparing yourself to achieve C1, this is why we're going to study dependent prepositions, okay? Before explaining one by one, I want to know what you know doing the activity on page 17. Let's see if you have an idea, all right? So we have an activity on page 17. It's, let me read the instructions from the book. It says, complete the sentences with the missing prepositions. Do you see that activity? Do you see it?
Yes, teacher.
Yes,
No.
yes, teacher.
No,
Page 17.
page 17 of the book, the blue book.
I got it. It's the second activity, I think. In the second
Yes, it's the
column.
second activity. Yes, second column. Do you all have the book or do you want me to share a picture in the WhatsApp group?
No, I have the.
Yes, I have the book. The blue one
I
you
have
said.
the-
I do have the book too.
Okay, so no problems. All right. Now, the activity says complete the sentences with the missing prepositions. This for me will let me see what you know, okay? And then we're going to explain, okay, preposition in words with this and this and these verbs, okay? So let's start. I'm going to give you 3 to 5 minutes to do this. Anyways, I'm here. All you have to do is write it on your book. If you did not print the book, it's not necessary that you write everything down. Just write on a piece of paper from 1 to 10 and just write 1, 2, 2, 4, 3 in, etc. Okay?
Miss, could you just turn back to the dependent prepositions
Definition.
meaning, please?
Yes.
I was
Sure.
writing some notes. Thank you
Yes.
very much.
You're
Just a
welcome.
sec.
Yes. Okay, guys, let's start the activity, all right? Please tell me if you
Yes.
have any questions. Yes?
Yeah, thank
Are you doing the activity now? Sorry, I'm asking so much because I don't see you.
Yes, teacher.
Perfect. Everything okay, guys?
I'm done.
Okay, are the rest of you done? Guys, done? Okay, I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Remember, we normally say when 5 finish, we can continue. So let's have it. Let's check. Okay. Sorry, it's I have the flu. So let's check the activity. All right. Please, Constanza, if you're back with us, can you please read number 1?
Yes, teacher. I draw in personal experience. I think it's much better to do a range of different sports instead of trying to perfect just one.
Okay, so the preposition you use is in.
In.
Okay, do you guys agree with in?
No, it's on.
On. Drawing on.
Okay, in this case, yes, Constanza, the dependent preposition for draw, it's on, okay? Excellent, good job. Carlos Daniel, can you please read the next one?
Of course. Are the classes included in the cost of gym membership?
Are the classes included in the cost? Do you guys agree?
Yes.
Yes.
Correct. Included in, okay? Whenever you use include in. Excellent. Areli,
Number 3, it says, many people opt to adventure holidays these days because they want to get the most out of their free time.
so you said many people opt to?
Yes?
Okay, in this case, not exactly to.
For.
For.
Or, yes, opt
Okay.
for. Opt for. Whenever you use opt for, okay?
For.
Are we familiar with the definition or the meaning of opt?
Yes, in Spanish it's similar, no? Optar?
Yeah, optar, exactly. Exactly. Very good. What about the next one? Let's see. Areli, please.
Okay, I'm looking forward to eating at the Mongolian restaurant because I've never eaten Mongolian food before.
I'm looking forward to, correct. Okay, Vera, next one.
Yes, Miss. Max has completed the upper intermediate Russian course and has been assigned for the advanced class.
So what preposition did you use, sorry?
For
For, did you guys agree?
or to. I'm not sure.
I wrote to.
Could it be possible to?
Yes, it is to.
Okay. Yes, I have a doubt in that.
Don't worry. Okay, Armando, next one.
Okay, I definitely believe in living life to the full.
In, right? Preposition in.
Yes.
Excellent. Very good. Very good. Next one, Mildred.
I'm not sure about this one, but well, in her spare time, Jessica engaged on volunteer work.
Okay, and so you said engaged on.
Yes, on. But
Do you
I'm
guys agree?
To engage
In.
to.
No.
In.
In,
Ah.
engage in. Okay, engage in. Okay. Who am I missing? Let me see. Okay, I think everybody participated so far. So Carlos, Daniel.
Yeah. Okay. We were provided with all the materials we needed on the painting course.
Yes.
Yes. Provided with.
Provided with, correct. Provided
Miss,
with.
which
Yes.
was in number 6?
Number 6 was in.
Okay, believe in, right, okay.
Okay, then provided with. Okay. Next one, Armando.
Okay, when I complete my business degree, I'm going to specialize in marketing.
In, right?
Yes.
In, correct. Excellent. 10. Constance, number 10.
I won't be able to take part of the play because I'm going to be on holiday for most of August.
Okay, can you repeat the preposition, please?
Off.
Of holiday. In this case, preposition is
In.
in. Okay. Part in the play. All right. Excellent. So I'm going to repeat the answers for you guys. Okay. Number 1, on. Number 2, in. Number 3, for. Number 4, to. Number 5, to. Number 6, in. Number 7, in. Number 8, with. Number 9, in. Number 10, in. Okay. Do you have any questions or any one that you missed?
No,
No?
just
Okay.
I think. Me.
Yes.
Yeah, I guess most of the prepositions go with certain kind of verbs. So to learn them, well, to know which preposition go with each verb, we should learn them, right?
To learn them and memorize them, yes. And today we're going to be looking at many of them.
Okay, that's what I was asking you. If we can get a list or something.
Yes, I'll send you a list and today we're going to explain and practice some, okay?
Thank you, Miss.
You're welcome. So before we start with this explanation, and I'm going to go preposition one by one. We will check some verbs that go with in, some that go with, some that go with on. Before we do that, I want to practice 3 verbs with their dependent preposition. The verb opt, the verb, let me tell you what other, assigned, and specialize. So I'll give you 2 to 3 minutes to write a sentence with opt, specialize, and assigned. Now you know what is the correct dependent preposition. For example, if you write an example like, I specialize, what's the preposition there? Following specialized.
In.
I specialize in linguistics, okay? And now I need you to write one example per each, for each, okay?
Teacher, I do have a question.
Yes.
With the one that included int, I have seen some places in which included in is used with on, but I think it is when it refers to a list, it is included on the list when you make like a list on the paper. Is that correct?
Again, here, sometimes, not always, there's a variation between British and American English. So sometimes this is why we see prepositions like this. But normally we say included in and included on. I'm thinking of example. Usually it's included in, but I'm going to check if there's an exception in which you can use included on, but many people use include on, but
Yes, I know. I just saw that it was like for when you do it for written list, that it is included on the list. That's
Yeah.
why I was asking, but I'm not sure it is correct.
okay, I'm going to check it specifically when we use the word list, okay? Because usually we say included in, all right?
Thank you.
And I'm actually right here looking in a forum, and there's that thread specifically, included in or included on. And here it says, okay, we say included in a list. In.
Okay, thank you, teacher.
You're welcome. All right, let's do the activity, and please raise your hands when you finish, okay?
Teacher, can you repeat which words we need to focus on?
Can I repeat what, sorry?
Which words we need to focus
Yes,
on?
opt, assigned, and specialize.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, okay, let's do this. Please let me know when you're
Miss,
yes?
sorry, do you say opt for, specialized in, and included in those three?
Yes, those three.
Okay, thank you.
Yes.
Miss, I remember you said we were going to use up to specialize and assign.
Yes.
Yeah, opt, specialize, and assign. Did I say it wrong this time?
I asked you included in, and you say no,
No,
right?
sorry, not assigned, specialize, and opt. Sorry.
Okay.
Ready, guys?
Yes.
Okay, let's check.
I'm done, yeah.
All right. Okay, I need 2 of you, only 2. How many are we? 3. Okay. 3 of you to give me your example with opt. Who would like to share the example with opt?
Areli.
Okay, Areli.
Me, Gloria.
Okay, Areli, Gloria, and one more with opt.
Me.
And Daniel. Okay, excellent. Please, let's do this.
My friends opt for seeking a cold destination instead of a hot one for our next vacation.
Okay, my friends opt for seeking. Very good. Okay, next one. Gloria.
We can say, we can say vacations or holidays.
Both vacations or holiday are correct.
Thank you.
Yes.
Okay. I usually prefer having Italian food, but this time I will opt for sushi.
Okay, very good example. Now I'm getting hungry. Next one.
I usually opt for more specific examples than those one.
Oh, for more specific examples. Correct. Okay, now you just have to remember whenever you use this word opt, which is a formal expression too, use always for. Okay, excellent. Now I need 3 volunteers.
I have a question.
Yes.
Could we use them in negative? For example, opt for not starting or opt for not trying like this? No.
Yes,
Or,
yes,
yeah.
yes. You can use the dependent prepositions in affirmative sentences in negative or questions. The thing is the preposition for, in this case, is married to opt. They are always together. Okay? It doesn't matter if you use it in present, in past, in future, or in affirmative or negative. Yes, you can use them.
Okay, got it. And the word or the negative form goes after the preposition.
The
Opt
negative
for
form goes-
not.
Yes, it depends on the construction. In your example, can you repeat it, please?
Well, I wrote, most of teenagers opt for not starting a career. Instead of that, they prefer doing TikToks.
Yes, or become TikTokers. They opt for not starting a career, correct. In this case, yes, not breaks down the preposition if you want. Opt, not, you need to place it there, okay? But check this one. I'm going to use the chat. Okay, check the example in the chat. I didn't opt for coming to Vegas at first. It was actually my second best choice. So here, I'm not using not to negate. I'm using the negative auxiliary. So it depends on the construction. In some constructions, you're going to use the negative auxiliary. So you use the normal pattern, which is subject, negative auxiliary, and then your verb, in this case, opt with for, and complement. But when we use a different wording or a different pattern, you can do that. Opt, many kids opt, how did you say it? Can you repeat it?
Yeah,
For example,
for not studying.
Yeah, opt for not studying, but become TikTokers instead. Okay.
Okay.
Remember that in English we can say many things different ways. Okay.
Miss. Thank you.
All right. You're welcome. Now I need 3 people to help me with the next, which is going to be which one? We say assign, right? Okay, who can help me with assigned? 3 people.
Me, teacher.
Okay, who's that? Sorry, I don't see you, Ismael or Armando.
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 Yes.
Okay, Armando. Two more,
Me,
please.
me, Gloria, please.
Gloria
Me, Bere.
and Bere. Okay, let's check, please.
My brother was assigned to a special group because he didn't understand the class.
My brother was assigned to a special group because
Yes.
he was in the class. Correct. Excellent. Next one. Gloria.
I'm not a morning person, but now I have to get up early because I have been assigned to the 7 a.m. class.
I have been assigned to the 7 a.m. class. Correct. Next one, Bere.
When I finished teacher's course, I was assigned to give many basic courses there.
I was assigned to give many courses there. Correct. And last but not least, specialized 3 people. Who hasn't participated? Maybe Constanza, Armando, and Mildred. Okay.
Miss, I have a question.
Yes.
She said I was assigned to give classes or is to giving classes?
No, I didn't say
Assigned.
that. I said to give many basic courses.
Well, but my question
Okay.
is
I understand your
give or
question.
giving?
I understand why you're asking this. You're asking this because there is a rule that says we always use ing after a preposition, right?
Yes.
Okay. But in this case, there's also a rule that says that after 2, we can use a verb, or after 4, 2 and 4. So in this case, this breaks the rule a little because at the end is 2. And 2 is playing 2 things here. We need to be very attentive to this. It's crazy. It's a very good example. Here 2, it's married to the preposition, to the verb, but at the same time, it's beginning an infinitive verb. See what I mean? And when we make
No,
the
I
infinitive,
don't understand.
okay, let me put it in
They
the
are
chat.
like verb patterns, no, Miss?
Yes, yes. For example, if check my chat, when I put 2 before a verb, I create a new pattern: to give, to eat, to play. It's the non-conjugated form of the verb. And here in the example she used, this 2 is serving 2 purposes. It's married to the verb, and at the same time is beginning a pattern. This is why it's complex. So she can say to give courses, because I can say I have to give an English class. This is possible too. I have to give an English class because I'm using an infinitive. So in the verb, I think she didn't know and she didn't unaware, but she's using an exception because the 2 is playing 2 different roles in that sentence. It's a dependent preposition, and at the same time, it's beginning a new pattern with an infinitive verb. That's what it's doing. That's why it can be correct. However, if she says forgiving, it's also correct. But in this case, I cannot use for.
Because we are using assigned.
Yes, because we're using that. That's why.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, you're welcome. All right, last one, guys. I think I just mentioned the teachers. Are you there, Constanza?
Yes, I finished my bachelor's degree and I made a specialized in finance.
Okay, can you repeat it again, please?
I finished my bachelor's degree and I made a specialized in finance.
Okay. As here, we would use another word, a specialty or a minor.
Okay.
It's a little bit different. But
Okay.
you were using the correct preposition. It's just the word cannot be specialized. Specialty, una especialidad, all right? Or a minor, which is how they call it a lot in the US too. Okay, but I see where you were going. Next one, we said Ismael and Mildred, right?
Yes. I have previous experience in pronunciation. Indeed, I specialize in linguistics.
Excellent, okay. Final example, please.
I specialize in art because I like it.
Come again, can you repeat it? Sorry, my audio had issues.
I specialize in art because I like it.
I specialize in, I don't hear the word after in.
Art.
Art?
In art,
Mhm.
okay. Specialize in art because I like it. Okay, correct.
Miss,
Excellent.
I have a
No,
question in there. Sorry. When you are talking about a master's degree or a PhD, how do you express?
Mhm.
I have a PhD. I have
Yes, you say I have a PhD or I
in
have a master's degree.
okay. I have a PhD in education. I am
Yes,
specialized in teenagers, for example.
yes, I have a PhD in education. Exactly like that.
Okay, thank you.
Do you have a PhD in education?
Yes, that's why I was
Wow,
asking.
congratulations. Not a lot of people have PhDs.
Oh,
Very
yes,
good.
thank you.
Excellent. So PhD or master's degree in, okay?
Okay.
All right, let's continue. Now, let's take a look at some verbs that are married to the preposition for, okay? Because for doesn't always just go with opt. It goes with other verbs. So I'm not going to tell you these are the only verbs, but these are the most common so that you can have a list, as Bere said, and you begin to study. There's no other way but to study, practice, practice, practice. Remember, practice makes perfect, okay? So here are some of the most common verbs apart from opt and the ones we have covered in the book that you can use with for, okay? We have apologize for, we have apply for, ask for, pay for, and wait for, okay? Let's read the examples one by one, okay? Constanza, apologize, Areli, apply, Bere, ask, Armando, pay, and Ismael, wait, all right?
Apologize for. He apologized for being late. You can also apologize to someone.
Very good. In this case, it is correct to say apologize to, okay? Just as a note, as a side note.
But you, when it's only sorry for a person,
Yes, it's for a person.
apologize to the teacher, or I
Yes,
apologize for doing something, right?
exactly. You use apologize for when you state or you mention a reason for being late, for breaking the wall, okay? For yelling
You
at
don't,
her.
okay, you don't say apologize for my mother? No.
No.
Okay, for my
For,
mother delay?
Or
Yes.
my mother's behavior, could it be?
Okay, yeah, yeah.
mother's behavior, yes, because at the
Yes.
end, mothers is just the possessive, right?
Right.
You're talking
Yes.
about the behavior.
Mm-hmm.
That's how.
And apologize to it's for?
Apologize to is when you mention a person. For example, you were very rude to the teacher. You have to apologize to him.
Okay.
It's when you apologize or say you're sorry to a person directly, or somebody tells you to do it to a person. I don't know. Last night I arrived super late. I have to apologize to my mom. Okay? So it's when it's followed by a person. And I don't know if this was the question, but somebody said, this is what I understood. Somebody wanted to say, me disculpo por mi mamá. You use a different expression there, on behalf of. I want to give you an apology on behalf of my mom. It's when you say you're sorry for another person.
No,
For what another person.
I was asking such as better example. For example, I apologize for
For
my
my mom.
mother's delay
Okay. Yes.
or my
Because
mother's behavior or my mother's whatever.
or my mother's attitude, yes, you use it
Yeah.
like that too. Because as I said, mothers is a possessive only.
Right.
Right. Next one.
Can
Apply
you
for.
repeat, teacher?
Miss, could you write the example you gave us?
Which one?
Tell us about behalf. It's because I
On
didn't
behalf,
on behalf
yes,
to, but could you write it?
yes, let me write on the chat. For example, here. Okay. Okay, guys, can you see it in the chat?
Yes.
Yes, Miss, thanks. And that's a more polite way to say that?
It's a polite, formal way, yes. Because I'm using to extend an apology on behalf. Mhm.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, thank you, Miss.
Yes, you're welcome. Okay, let's continue. Who was in charge of apply for?
Areli, me.
All right, Adele.
I applied for the job, but I didn't get it.
Very good. I applied for the job. As you can see here, I'm using an example in past. I applied for. So as I said before, you can use this in any tense, present, future, past, present perfect, or negative, positive questions, okay? Next one, ask for.
Me, ask for. How do you ask for a coffee in French?
Very good. Now here I'm using it in a question. How do you ask for a coffee in French? Very good. Pay for.
Armando, pay for. Who is paying for the beers?
So when something is consumed, check, we have two meanings. When something is consumed, like in this case, the beers, or something you shouldn't have done. Imagine that, I don't know, your boyfriend is going through your emails and he's checking your Facebook and you're so angry. So you say, oh my God, how could you? You're going to pay for this. Okay?
Okay, Miss.
All right, excellent. Next one, wait for. Oh, here we have more examples with pay for. Can you read them to Armando,
Yes.
please?
Good for is for me, no?
Pay for is for you? Oh, yes, no, somebody read pay for. Who read pay for?
Hector,
Didn't you
Armando?
read Armando the beers?
Okay, I pay for you.
Mhm.
I pay for what you consume. I pay for you has a different meaning. My boss pays me 800 euros a month. You've insulted me in public. You'll pay for that. It'll make you pay for what you shouldn't have done.
Exactly, there you see the examples, okay? Do we have any questions with pay for?
What does MB mean? After the sentence, I pay for what you consume, there is an NB.
Oh, that was just a note for me, meaning there's another example, sorry.
Okay, okay.
Okay, now wait for. Who was in charge of wait for?
Wait for. I wait for you outside the cinema. When was the last time you waited for someone?
Very good. Okay, so wait for when you wait for a person, or you can also wait for results, or I don't know, imagine. It's a sad example, but if we say, okay, my health is not the best. I went to the doctor and he ordered some studies. Now I'm waiting for the results. Okay, you can use it like that. When you wait for a person, when you wait for the results of a test, exam, or or wait for an event to happen. I don't know. I'm a fan of the Beatles, imagine, and I'm waiting for their next concert. Okay? Questions with this?
Mm,
No,
no,
no.
All right, excellent. Now just try to remember we use for with this and some others like opt, okay? Excellent. Now let's continue. Here we have one more preposition, preposition about, okay? Now let's read the examples. Here I'm using 4 verbs, worry, complain, argue, and know, okay? And I'm going to ask, let me see, it's difficult without the pictures. Gloria, Mildred, Constanza, and Armando to please read the examples.
okay, worry about, don't worry about it. Don't worry, be happy. Are you worrying about anything?
Very good, okay? Worry about, excellent. Next one, complain about.
Have you complained about anything recently?
Very good, have you complained about anything recently? Excellent, argue about.
Argue about something. When was the last time you argued about something? To argue with someone.
Very good, is this one clear when you argue with someone?
Yeah, argue with it's that you have a discussion or a fight with a person.
Exactly, all right.
And argue about it's the idea, no, or the topic.
Yes. To argue with someone, you can also say. Okay, something is about any particular reason, and someone when the verbal fight or the verbal discussion is with a person. Okay. Finally, know about.
Know about. Craig knows a lot about Mickey Mouse, but he doesn't know Mickey Mouse personality. He hasn't met him. True, it is his dream. Reza knows a lot about music and English grammar.
Excellent. Know about. Okay. Questions with know about?
No.
All right. So tell me, Daniel, tell me one thing you usually worry about.
About the thing, I usually am worried about the things I have to do next day. That's why I have some problems to sleep. I was thinking about the things I have to do. Think about this other, I think they're married word with about. Well, I'm worried about the things I have to do next day. I have problems to sleep because I was thinking about the things I have to do next day. For example, waking up at 7 to go to the gym, and then I have to go to work, and then when I get back at home I have to clean my uniform and prepare everything for the next day. So that usually
Excellent.
worries me about.
Excellent. Very good. Arely, tell me, what was the last thing you complained about?
The last thing I have complained about, or I complain about, is about my neighbors, because they make a lot of noise and they make kind of parties during COVID times. And I try to talk to them because of this issue.
Excellent. Very good. Ismael, what is the last thing that you pay for?
I don't remember.
Sorry?
No.
Ismael, are you there?
Yeah, but I don't have idea.
You don't have an idea? Okay. Mildred, what was the last thing you paid for?
The last thing I paid for was a toy for my parrot.
So for your parrot. You have a parrot. How cute. Very good.
Yeah, I have to.
Excellent. Gloria, can you tell us about the last time you apologized for something or to someone?
Let me think. I yes, I apologize for not being on time.
I apologize for not being on time, for not being correct. Okay. And one more, Mildred, please tell me about the last time you applied for something.
The last time I applied for something, I think that was for this course. I applied for C1 course.
Excellent. Very good. Now, let's continue with preposition now from, okay? We're going to check 3 verbs here. Protect, recover, and suffer, okay? Bere, read protect, then Constanza, recover, and Carlos, suffer.
Yes, miss. Protect from. This spray should protect you from mosquitoes. Do you use anything to protect your skin from the sun?
Excellent. Very good.
Recover from. To recover from an illness, a hangover, a shock. To get over, to recover from.
Excellent. Very good. Last one.
Suffer from. I suffer from a bad back. My brother-in-law suffers from a sticky mattress.
Very good. Excellent. Questions about these 3 verbs, guys? No?
No.
Recover is the same as get over.
Yes, it's the same as get over.
You could say that like get over from a relationship or a heartbroken or something.
Yes, when you split up or when you break up, you can use also I'm getting over this person. And
Right, recover, but
recover,
I recover from this situation
you
or
can
the
say I'm
person.
recovering from the breakup. Yes, it's more
Okay.
usual or more natural. It sounds more natural. Get over, but you can. I mean, it's grammatically correct. Yes,
Okay.
and recover. It's used a lot from an illness or a state of mind.
Okay, from COVID issues or
Yes, right. For example, I can tell you that last month I had a surgery and I'm recovering from it. I'm recovering from my surgery. Okay.
okay, okay.
Constanza, can you tell us an example with protect from?
Last weekend, I went to the forest and I protect my skin from mosquitoes.
I protected my skin. Yes, correct. Very good. Ismael, can you tell us about the last time you recovered from an illness? Maybe Ismael is busy or something. Or you, Gloria, can you tell us about the last time you recovered from an illness?
Yes, I recovered from an ear infection like 2 weeks ago. I had to
Yes, ya se fue Gerardo.
get some antibiotics and everything, but I did recover from it successfully.
Okay, very good. Mildred, I personally suffer from asthma. Can you tell us something you suffer from? Mildred, are you there?
Yes, sorry, I have some audio issues. That's why I didn't listen that you
Oh,
were
don't
telling.
worry. Don't worry. I was sharing with you that I suffer from asthma. And then I asked you, can you tell us something you suffer from?
I don't suffer from anything yet. I'm not sure what to say about that. Maybe I suffer from what can I say? Being afraid of talking in up. Maybe I'm not sure about that. Can I use that one?
But can you repeat the last part? I was also having audio issues, sorry.
Okay. I suffer from being afraid of talking in public. Is that correct?
I suffer from being afraid.
Afraid of, being afraid of talking in public.
Being afraid of talking in public. Yes, the name of that is glossophobia. Let me put it in the chat.
Okay.
You can say I suffer from glossophobia. This is like the anxiety you get from speaking in public.
Okay. Thank you.
And then you can use it. I suffer from glossophobia. Excellent. Questions, guys, with this, with from?
That word means when you don't want to speak in front of people. Yes.
Yes.
When you're afraid of.
When you are afraid of speaking in public, or you have anxiety and speech anxiety too from talking in public. Yes.
Thank you, Miss.
You're welcome. Excellent. In case you don't know the word, I wrote it on the chat, okay? For reference. Let's continue now with preposition in. Okay, we're going to check preposition in with 4 verbs: get, believe, specialize, and succeed. All right. Please, Areli read, get, then Gloria, believe, Carlos, specialized, and Mildred, succeed.
Okay, get in. It's hard to get in the local golf club. They don't accept many new members.
Very good.
Believing, do you believe in life after death?
Yes. Specialize.
I'm sorry. Specialize in Reza and Craig specialize in creating podcasts.
Very good. Succeed.
You have to work hard if you want to succeed in life.
Excellent. Questions with this? With these 4 verbs with in?
Just wait a minute, I'm writing them.
Yes, sure.
I like taking screenshots because I forget to check it.
Yes, notes is better sometimes. Okay. Now, if you allow me to say something, we also use getting in the case of transportation. And here I need to make a parenthesis because sometimes we use in, sometimes we use on with get in when we're talking about transportation. Okay. We always use get in when we talk about a car, a taxi, or a truck. Car, taxi, truck. Get in.
Get on a plane.
Yes, exactly. On a plane, on a boat, on a bus, on a bike, on a cruise, get on.
Teacher, okay. I have a question.
Yes.
What's the difference between get in and get into?
Okay. Well, in is considered to be a preposition of place. Prepositions of place are used to state when you are in a position, okay? For example, right now you're in your office, I'm in my studio, okay? But into, it's not a preposition of place. It doesn't indicate where you are in that moment. It indicates—
Get into trouble? No.
No, get in trouble,
Get in trouble.
But into, it's a preposition of movement. That is the grammar name. Preposition of movement indicates the movement in that moment. For example, okay, imagine I'm talking on the phone with you and I say, wait, you're going to lose me because I'm getting into a tunnel. Okay, you're getting into in that moment.
Okay, so we can only use it with gerunds, with the present continuous or the past continuous.
Present continuous, past continuous, because they describe a movement. Check another example in the chat.
I'm sorry.
Okay, the example in the chat. I saw your little brother getting into a bar last night. When I say getting into, I mean I saw this person entering. So into expresses entering the place. Okay.
Okay,
The
got
movement,
it.
the movement.
Yes, it means that you literally saw him entering, opening the door of the bar and accessing the bar. Okay.
Means it's possible to say get on, but that's a preposition, phrasal verb, no? Get on well.
Yes. You can use it, yes, in that case. And as I said, sometimes you use on too. It's just here the verb is get. And to get, you can put different prepositions. You can say get in, get on, get up, get off. Yes, so I want you to see that a verb can have many different prepositions. But I'm showing you here inversed. I'm giving you one preposition that is used with these verbs, a little bit inverted. And this is why I was also making the parentheses with means of transportation, because we also use on with that.
Can you please repeat get in and get on with the transportation examples?
Sure. For example, car, taxi, and truck, we say get in. Okay. Plane, boat, train, bus, bike, a cruise, we say get on. Okay.
Thank you.
Get on
Is there
plane,
kind of
boat,
rule?
bus, bike, and cruise.
Yes.
Is there any kind of rule for that, or just because people usually do that?
No, there's not like a written rule like with the definition. You have to do it like this, but the rule is when you say car, taxi, truck, van, for example, you use in. And you
It has
use
nothing
on.
to do with the size of the vehicle, right?
No, because you say truck, for example.
Okay. I got it. Thank you.
I'm going to send something in the chat. Give me a second for you to follow while I'm explaining this. It's going to be easier. Okay, maybe this way. Maybe it has to do with this that I'm sharing with you. Please open your WhatsApp. Here it's giving you maybe the rule. It says get in, used for cars, car, taxi, truck, and van. Get on, plane, ship, train, bus, bicycle, motorbike, forms of transportation. That might be the rule. And what I wanted you to see is when you say get in, you say get out. When you say get on, you say get off. Okay, for example, get in the car, the opposite, get out of the car. But on a plane, you say get on the plane and get off the plane. Do you see the image that I sent you?
No, miss.
No, absolutely not.
Yes.
Yeah, right now. Yeah, I can see.
So check, that is for future reference for you. When you say get in, the opposite, you say get out. Get in the car, get out the car, get out the taxi. When you say get on, you say get off to mean the opposite. Get off the ship, get off the train, get off the bus. Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right. Very good. To practice this that you have on the screen, tell me better. Tell me something you believe in.
Yes, Miss. I believe in God. I
In God.
believe in this virus could end soon.
You believe in this virus ending soon. Okay, very good. Now succeed. Tell me, Mildred, in your opinion, what does Donald Trump succeed in?
Can you repeat it, please?
Yes, in your opinion, what does Donald Trump succeed in? Because I mean, he's annoying, but he's a successful man. So in your opinion, what does he succeed in?
He succeeded in making a lot of companies.
Business.
Really, he succeeds in business. Very good.
Okay.
Or in having or creating a lot of companies. Very good. Okay. Excellent. Super good. Okay, let's check one more preposition. On. Okay. Again, we're going to check in this case 5 verbs: base, concentrate, agree, congratulate, and decide. Let's read them. Areli, base. Armando, concentrate. Ismael, agree. Bere, congratulate. And Daniel, decide.
Okay, based on, often passive. Can you think of any films that were based on the book?
Very good. Actually, Areli, can you think of any films that were based on a book?
Of course, Harry Potter books, all the saga, right? There are 8 movies based on the 7 books of the author.
Excellent, excellent. So based on, that's why it says often used in passive. Check this question is in passive voice. Films that were based on the book, passive construction. Excellent. Concentrate, please.
Concentrate on. If I have music playing in the background, I can't concentrate on any work.
Excellent, very good. Agree.
Agree on about. What don't we agree on about?
Yes. In this case, agree, you can say agree on or agree about. It's flexible. It means the same. For example, why don't we agree on eating Chinese today? Or why don't we agree about eating Chinese food today? It's the same. Okay. Another example would be my boss and I didn't agree on the result of the month. Or my boss and I didn't agree about the result of the month. Okay, questions?
Miss,
Yes.
the question that you have there as an example, what don't we agree on about
Oh, sorry.
eating?
Why?
It's why, no?
Yes, and I said why. And yes, sorry. There you go.
So why
Any
don't we, when you say why don't we agree on something, it's that you're suggesting to have the same opinion? Or imagine the situation that you are fighting with your husband and you say, why don't we agree on our vacation destination or whatever? It's about, they're discussing about, I
it's
don't
for
know.
both. It's for both. I think
You're
I
gonna use it
understood what you
both?
Yes, for trying and convince someone to have the same opinion, as in when it's about food, for example. Or if you're fighting, if you're having an argument, as you
Yes.
said with your husband, maybe, and you want to finish the fight, maybe you say, hey, why don't we agree to call peace? Or why don't we agree to disagree? or something else? Why don't we agree on walking individually 5 minutes and relaxing, and then we talk? I don't know.
Oh,
You
yeah,
sure?
yeah, understand.
Yes.
Is it incorrect to say agree with?
No, you can also say agree with when you agree with a person.
Ah, okay.
For example, I agree with you. It's a different use. In this case, agree on or about is when you share an opinion. But when I say I agree with you, I am saying something different. I am saying I have the same way of thinking to a person. Here is more about a topic or on a discussion. That's the only difference. When it's with a person. Okay. Any other question? Guys, any other
No.
question?
Mhm.
No. We're finished.
Okay, perfect. Next one. Congratulate.
Me, congratulate someone on. I'd like to congratulate you on your promotion.
Yes, very good. This one is important because I usually hear students making a lot of mistakes with this one. Congratulate a person on something, okay? Check the example. I like to congratulate you. You is taking the place of someone. Or I like to congratulate my mom on her promotion, or my mom on her cooking, etc. But you congratulate, then you mention the person on, and after on, the reason why you are congratulating a person.
I'm sorry, I have a question.
Yes.
Can I say congratulate someone for?
No, in this case, we use on. Congratulate someone on.
Okay, thank you.
All right, finally,
But
decide.
Miss, sorry, but for example, if I say,
Déjalo ahí, donde está el alcohol. O dáselo a Jairo.
oh,
I'm sorry.
Yes.
sorry, can I say, as Carlos asked, I want to congratulate my daughter for doing something special, or
Okay.
for her good grades, or
On her good grades.
on?
On her good grades. And okay, now I understand the question. Check on your promotion, on your new job, on your grades, on your new car, on the exam results. It's always on. But if you want to use an action, then sometimes you can use for. For, I want to congratulate my daughter for getting straight A's, or for buying her first car. But here, the examples we were using, since I didn't use any action, that is what I say with on. And if you're going to congratulate your daughter for grades, grades is a noun. When it's a noun, you use on.
So could you repeat, Miss?
Okay.
Congratulate for is for actions.
For actions.
Okay.
And you're going to use the action on ing. For example, I want to congratulate my daughter for buying her new car.
Okay.
Okay. But whenever it's a noun, on. Okay. All right. Decide.
Okay, decide on. Have you decided on what you are doing for Christmas?
Very good. Have you decided on what you're doing for Christmas? Normally, when we use decide, we always say decide on. Okay. Tell me, Gloria, have you decided on your plans for this Sunday?
No, I haven't decided on my plans yet.
Okay, so you still need to think of this, right?
Yeah.
Okay, excellent. Do you guys have any questions with the prepositions we have checked so far?
No.
No?
Right.
All right, let's check one more. Of, with 3 verbs, approve, smell, and think. Okay, then I will have Constanza, Ismael, and Mildred with the examples. Approve, smell, and think in that order, please.
Okay, approve of. My parents didn't used to approve of my friends.
Very good. Next one.
The smell of. This t-shirt smell of sweet. What does the beach smell of? What does Rustafa smell of? Answer. It smells of upstairs. Bohemians.
Bohemians, yes. And the first example, this shirt smells of sweat, not sweet. This one, sweat, okay? Okay. And maybe a new word for you, Rusafa. Rusafa is a city in Syria, and a lot of hipsters and bohemian people go there. That's why the question, okay? And finally, think of.
I'm thinking of the good times we had in London, and then we have think about what are you thinking about. So the difference is that we remember something and then we're going to use think of, and if you want to decide maybe an activity that you're going to do, you're going to use think about. Is that the way that work think of and think about?
In this case, what I meant is I want to show you that you can use either think of or think about interchangeably. No problem. You can say I'm thinking of you or I'm thinking about you. No problem. Either of those, think of or think about, is correct. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Right. Excellent. So let's practice. Bere, what are you thinking of in this moment?
I am thinking of what? Let me think. I am thinking of finishing all my duties today.
Of finishing of all your duties?
Yes.
Okay, very good. Very good. In your opinion, Areli, what does Starbucks smell of?
Oh, I think it smell of coffee.
Very good, very good.
And how do you say recent cooked bread?
Okay. Recently baked bread?
Baked bread. Thank you. Recently
Baked
baked bread.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Excellent. Very good. Gloria, do you have a boyfriend, Gloria?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Do your parents approve of your boyfriend?
Yes, they do approve of my boyfriend.
Very good. You hesitated right there for a minute, like, oh.
I was like, no, I was laughing a bit at the question.
All right. Sorry. It's just to practice, okay?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, but it was funny.
Okay. Now, these are some of the prepositions, okay? To be honest, there are many, there are a lot. So my idea is we still have more to check next class. And I will also send you a list if that's okay for you. It's not that I want to give it to you as homework, but I think it's a good reference for you and you can read it when you have free time, okay?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, so if that's okay for you, I'm going to send you a list then of dependent prepositions, all right?
Yes,
Thank you.
thank you.
Okay. Thank you,
Excellent,
teacher.
guys. Thanks a lot for being here. And I'm so sorry. At first, we had some technical issues. I don't know what's going on because I checked with I have an app that it's called Speed Test, and it was good. But that I saw the Telmex truck, so they were probably doing some repairs or something. All right, sorry about it. And I'm going to send that list to you. Try to read it, okay? And next week you'll have a better idea of dependent prepositions. All right.
Miss, do you have any example of these prepositions, such as the one that we worked, some other exercises?
Yes, it's just we have more and exercises because we don't have time. We have more for the next class.
Yeah, okay. Thank
Yes.
you.
You're welcome, and I'll send you the list, okay? And exercises next class, okay?
Thank you.
You're
Thank you.
welcome. Well, I don't get to see you, but because the cameras are off, but I'm looking forward to seeing you next Saturday, okay, guys?
Yes, miss. Thank you. Yes, teacher.
Thank
Thank
you.
you,
Thanks a
teacher.
lot
Bye
for
bye.
your patience. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Have a nice weekend. Thank you.
You too. Bye.
Bye.